Hello, everybody. Welcome back to an exciting episode of Fandom Fights. We're here at Mayhem at the Multiplex. I want to say 6. I know I did this in the other match, but I genuinely don't remember. My brain is mush. I haven't slept in 6 weeks. Welcome to the match. I am Tim. That's Nick. Nick, how are you?
Doing great, Tim. In a new location. And I met Data yesterday, so I'm just on cloud 9.
Dude, yeah, that was so great. That was fantastic. I'm still in my house, but I've been exiled to the guest room because Tyler Butler's in the house. Fandom Hall of Famer, maybe. Tyler Butler.
I would say so.
Yeah, downstairs listening in on this title match. But we got the singles title match for you. Brittani Tapley, champion, having defended her belt a couple times, now goes up against Summer Series champion Abel Leeuw, who won the tournament, number 1 seed, first time that's ever happened, I think, winning in spectacular fashion, triple threat style. It was magical. Nick, thoughts?
I agree. Some of the matches Abel played to get here were some of the best matches we've ever seen. Taking out Bill and Anthony in round 1, then taking out his teammate Antonio and beating Holtzman in sudden death in round 2, and then taking out David and Amaru. The last 2 people to challenge for the belt, whose names aren't Joe Fairley or Brittani Tapley, to get here and challenge for his not his first title, since he challenged for the team's title earlier this year, but his first singles title. I'm excited to see it, Tim.
Yeah, I am too. Let's get into it, starting with the promos.
Hey man, just give me a sec. Sorry, I'm on Threads dunking on Moms of Liberty. So cool. Yeah. How you doing, bud? What's going on?
I just want to say to Nick and Tim, I've got 10 Ethiopian birr and 4 Kuwaiti dinar with your name on it. We can make something happen here.
I think more importantly, we have to discuss something. That new version of "We Didn't Start the Fire" is terrible. I have to be the one to say it. It's awful. It's not even in like sequential order. Like somebody should Fall Out Boy should really get punched, and somebody should be watching over Billy Joel's estate. But I think they would be. Whatever.
But I just have one question for you.
Yeah.
What's the difference between a green pea and a chickpea?
How much it burns when you pee?
Well, I've never had a green pea on my face.
We're gonna go now.
I question why I still do this. Listen, I know, running leagues and stuff, people want changeover, new champions for the fun of the game. I don't know about you, Brittany. I'm having quite fun this year winning, so we're going to hope to continue that. Yeah. Sorry, rest of the league. Let's play.
Hey, Nick. Nice cup.
Thank you.
Not your Jacoby cup.
No, I'm still unpacking.
Oh, fair. Let's get into it. Round number 1. How's it going to work?
Round number 1 is going to work like this. There's going to be 10 questions in the realm of Fandom Fights. Each player is going to have 15 seconds to write down their answer. At the end of 15 seconds, we'll say pens down, at which point the players will reveal their answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece, and should any individual player get all 10 questions correct from round number 1, they would receive a bonus question. Each player will have 4 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of this here title match. Players, any questions as we get in round number 1?
You guys should really do some background music or something like this.
We used to.
I was going to say, they used to do that.
Yeah, we used to. Not anymore. Okay, Nick, hit it off.
Your first question comes in the category of DC. What is the real full name of the villain Moloch in Watchmen?
Moloch. Kind of sounds like colic.
I was going to say like mollusk, which makes me think of SpongeBob.
5, 4,
3,
2. Repeat. All right, first repeat for Abel.
Question again. What is the real full name of the villain Moloch in Watchmen?
So because I'm in the guest room, I'm sitting on the guest bed, and this is on a box. My computer's on a box housing my a high chair for my child.
Oh, great.
So I don't have a lot of hands going on today. 5.
Probably doesn't need that.
3, 2, 1, and pens down. Not yet. Let's go to Abel.
Is that Edgar Jacoby?
And Brittany.
Edgar Jacoby.
That is correct. So 1-all to kick it off. Your next question is in the category of Star Wars. What is Qui-Gon's dying request to Obi-Wan in The Phantom Menace? Not to be confused with The Phantom Menace.
What is happening?
What do you mean?
I don't know.
My inappropriate joke?
Remember how you gave away the answer to question 1 right before we asked it?
What?
You were like, the Jacoby Cup, and I was like, shh, Tim, that's the answer to question 1.
3. I didn't know. 2. 1 pens down. Let's go to Brittany.
Obi trains Anakin to be a Jedi.
And Abel.
Yeah, that he trained Anakin.
Yes, that's correct. 2-2. What's next, Nick?
Your third question comes in the category of DreamWorks. Who voices General W.R. Monger in Monsters vs. Aliens?
Great name, Monger.
Yeah.
Not a fan?
Nah.
That should have been your nickname.
It's a pun.
Nick the Monger Tuig. 5.
It's not the worst. It's
3.
not great, but it's not the worst I've ever
1 pens down. Let's go to Abel.
You're just gonna have to trust me. Kiefer Sutherland.
And Brittany.
Kiefer Sutherland.
That is correct. 3 apiece. As we get into the next question in the category of my favorite, Middle Earth. In the Two Towers, after blocking attacks from Legolas and Gimli, how does Gandalf the White get Aragorn to drop his sword just before revealing himself in the forest? We'll take a general Monger answer.
It's like Warmonger.
Yeah, I get it.
Okay.
I get the joke.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that movie's funny. That movie's got a lot of puns.
Anna's going to sit in that chair, which is not quite out of view.
4. 3, like 2. 1 pens down when I'm downstairs. Let's go to Brittany
So he makes it really hot.
and Abel.
Yeah, I said he turns it too hot to handle.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That is 4-4. What's next, Nick?
Your next question comes in the category of the Worlds of DC. Van Chris Laboratories appears in which Worlds of DC film?
I'm sorry, you broke up for me a little
You
bit.
did break up a
I
little
got
bit.
it. Yep. The question again. Van Chris Laboratories appears in which Worlds of DC film? Away, you.
Harsh.
Yeah.
5. 4.
Here's the Family Guy.
3, 1. Pens down. Pens down, Abel.
That was a little bit late.
Yeah, I don't think I can take that. Brittany.
Suicide Squad. Know that.
Suicide Squad is correct. All right. So your next question is in the category of MCU. Which hero remarks that they can't remember everyone's name during the battle on Titan in Avengers Infinity War? I love this movie. Your thoughts on movies? You like movies?
She's just standing in the corner, like waiting to move.
I could see it. Seems like something she would do. Oh, she's behind you?
Yeah.
Oh, like in the okay, in that corner. Gotcha. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I thought you meant like behind your head. Let's go to Brittany
I said Peter Parker, but I don't think that's right.
and Abel.
Spider-Man.
That is correct.
Oh, okay, cool.
So it is 6-5. What's next, Nick?
Your next question comes in the category of James Bond. Who plays NSA Superior Officer Damian Falco in Die Another Day?
Would you die another day, or would you like to die today? Because
Those are the 2 options, I guess.
I would like to die today, frankly.
Get some sleep.
I slept pretty good last night, to be fair. Yes, the last few days have been a little tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Abel, we're going to you first.
Michael Madsen.
And Brittany.
Michael Madsen.
That is correct. Keeping pace. 7-6. Your next question is in the category of Marvel. In The New Mutants, who repeatedly washes dishes in the kitchen? We will take. What? I was going to say we will take the hero name, regular name.
Or the, yeah. Is it the New Mutants?
I think it is the New Mutants. I could be wrong.
Let me go ahead and put a the in there.
Yeah, I think it's the. I could be wrong. I haven't seen it since like 21, but 5, 4.
Is that when it came out?
2, 1. Came out in 2020, I believe. Let's go to Brittany.
Roberto?
And Abel.
Yeah, I said Cannonball.
Roberto is correct. His hero name is Sunspot. So Brittany will get that correct. Nick, what's next?
Your penultimate question comes in the category of American Spies. In what American Spies film does someone steal something called a red box? Did you ever use red box?
It's a good question. No. I saw them a lot.
I feel like they've gone the way of Blockbuster.
Yeah, there's a couple still around. I used to see them around and go, that's a cool idea. And I never used them. So
I used them once or twice, and then you bring them back. And it's like $1.
2, yeah. 1. Pens down. Let's go to Abel.
No, I said Mission Impossible 2.
And Brittany.
Almost ran out of room, but Mission Impossible Rogue Nation.
Rogue Nation is correct. So if Brittany hits this final question of the round, that will be a perfect round. The question is in the category of Pixar. Your question. In Up, what is the sentencing decision of Mr. Fredrickson's court hearing after he hit the construction worker? Stumbled there a little bit, Nick.
That's okay.
Fredrickson.
Just because someone stumbles, loses their way, doesn't mean
you have to stop hosting fandom fights.
True that.
5.
Hope I didn't give anything away.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Brittany.
Said he'd be put in a retirement home.
And Abel.
Oh, yeah, I said that he loses his house.
I think we can.
Yeah, actually, I'm okay with both of those.
Yeah, I would take both of them. Yeah. So both of them would be correct, making it 10-7 and a perfect round for Brittany.
That's correct.
All right. So, Brittany, we are going to give you a bonus question to you, only to you. Are you ready?
Way to rub it in.
All right. Your question. Name 2 fandom characters from different fandom categories who are stated to be one. But sorry, let me start over. Name 2 fandom characters from different fandom categories who are stated to be between 100 and 200 years old without ever having been resurrected.
We'll give you some.
Let's say Thor and Yoda.
That's unfortunately incorrect. We were looking for characters between 100 and 200. Some options we had: Bilbo, Chewbacca, Crush the Turtle. But the answers Brittany gave does not count. So, but Brittany still gets the perfect round. It's 10-7, Nick. Yes?
That's what I have, Tim.
Abel has 3 repeats remaining. Brittany has all 4, and both challenges are still intact. How's round number 2 going to work?
Round number 2 is going to work like this. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel with 10 fandom categories on it. No spinners or opponent's choice per request of the champion. Each player will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again, but they will be forced to keep what they spin the second time. You will get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless you like check down a multiple choice, in which case it'll only be worth 1. And be on the lookout as stealing is available in round number 2. Tim, what's on the wheel today?
On the wheel today for round number 2 is Disney Animation, Sci-Fi Icons, Fandom Quotes, Law & Order, Marvel, DreamWorks Animation, Worlds of DC, Horror Icons, Wizarding World, and Star Wars. Brittany, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer to Abel?
There's a lot of words in that bonus question, so don't feel bad.
Yeah,
I think we spin second, right?
I'm cool with that, yeah.
It doesn't really matter, but we just don't want one thing, so
Yeah.
we'll spin second.
Okay, so we'll bring in Mr. Carriola. Abel, this is going to be your spin at the wheel.
Thanks, buddy.
You are welcome, sir. It lands on Law & Order.
I think you go okay for taking that. What do you think?
Well, I feel bad not taking it since you're here.
I mean, you do what you want. You're a grown-ass man. So
That's fair enough. But, you know, I'm here to make you proud as well. So let's keep it.
you always make me proud with that jacket, sir. So let's go.
All right. Nick, will you please go ahead and read Abel's questions in Law and Order?
Gladly, Abel, you're prepared for your questions in the category of Law and Order.
Dun dun.
All right, your first question. In which Law and Order film is a criminal killed, but their fingerprints reveal that he had supposedly died 2 years prior?
Five, four, three.
I'll go to multiple.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, Die Hard 2, B, Beverly Hills Cop 3, C, Lethal Weapon 3, or D, Bad Boys?
Yeah, I'll go Die Hard 2.
That's
Oh,
correct.
nice.
Yep, that's
The
correct.
the 2-year thing kind of threw me off.
That's fair. All right, Abel, your second question. Who plays Captain Ed Murphy in the Lethal Weapon franchise?
Steve Cahan. Cahan. Okay. No.
That's correct. We accept that for 2 points.
I've never heard his name.
I was wondering if that would happen.
I'm going to quickly close my Facebook tab because it's annoying.
That's fair.
There we go.
All right. All right, Abel, your third question. At the end of Beverly Hills Cop 2, after firing Chief Lutz, Ted says he is headed to what kind of event?
Fuck, I know I have it in my notes. Multiple choice.
All right, multiple choice options are: is it A, wedding, B, funeral, C, a charity event, or D, a court hearing?
I'll go wedding.
That is incorrect. For any chance for the 1 point steal, your options again are A, wedding, B, funeral, C, charity event, or D, court hearing.
Charity event?
That is correct for a 1 point steal. All right, Abel, your penultimate question. In Rush Hour 2, what is the name of Ricky Tan's boat and hotel?
The Red Dragon.
That is correct for 2 points. And Abel, your final question. In what part of his body does Mike shoot Fouché before he is arrested at the end of Bad Boys?
His leg.
That is correct for 2 more points. End of Abel's round 2.
Nick, what do you have for the score for Abel? Because I messed up on.
I have 14.
Okay. All right. So Abel at 14. And Brittany with the steal is at 11. Is that what you have then?
That is what I have.
Okay, perfect. So we'll bring back in the wheel and Mr. Newberry. This is going to be the spin for Miss Tapley. Lands on Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think we made our agreement. We have to take it, so we're going to
Yep.
take it.
Yep. Keep
Okay.
it.
All right, Brittany, I'll be giving you your questions in Star Wars. Are you ready?
Yep.
All right, your first question. Which Star Wars film features a tree falling on top of a droid?
The Rise of Skywalker.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. How many Star Wars films do not feature a performance from Frank Oz in any capacity? Four.
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A2, B3, C4, D5.
I'm going to say 5.
That is incorrect. Abel, chance for a 1 point steal. Is it A2, B3, C4, or D5?
I had 4, so I'll go 4.
4 is correct for the 1 point steal. The films being A New Hope, Clone Wars, and Rogue One and Solo.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry, I had a brain fart there as I was saying.
Okay.
All right. Brittany, your next question. What is the name of the group of pirates led by Enfys Nest who destroy the shipment of coaxium at the beginning of Solo, a Star Wars story?
The Marauders.
That is incorrect.
That's what they're
Abel
called.
chance for a 2 point steal.
I'll take a repeat on this.
All right, that is your second repeat. What is the name of the group of pirates led by Enfys Nest who destroy the shipment of coaxium at the beginning of Solo, a Star Wars story?
The Cloud Riders.
That is correct for 2 points.
I'm going to bring in Cody.
Okay, we'll bring in Cody.
They're called the Marauders and the Cloud Riders throughout the movie. So, like, they're interchangeable. That's what I've always...
Okay.
They call them the Marauders in the movie.
So they do go by a different name inside the movie?
Yeah, they call them both throughout the movie. So I don't see...
Okay.
I've always referred to them as the Marauders and the Cloud Riders. So
Okay. We'll throw the challenge.
yeah.
Okay. We'll be right back after this challenge. Hey, we're back to the challenge. Worthy challenge. The Cloud Riders never said in the movie. And so we're throwing out the question because we didn't have an answer to it. So Brittany will get a new question. So Brittany, your new question, or your next question, your third question. In The Empire Strikes Back, Han hides from what specific type of ship and eventually floats away with its garbage?
I'll take multiple just to be safe.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, TIE Fighter, B, Space Commander, C, TIE Enforcer, or D, Star Destroyer.
I wasn't sure it was a superstar. That's why I went to multiple. D, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Yep.
Tim, real quick, score?
I have 15-14. That's what I was going to check with you.
Did we give Abel the points and not take them away?
No,
No,
he got that 1 point steal.
You got
You're
that.
right. And he was at 14 before. Okay, cool. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right. Brittany, your next question, your fourth question. What does General Grievous first call Obi-Wan when he is brought to him as a prisoner aboard his ship at the beginning of Revenge of the Sith?
The Negotiator.
That is correct for 2 points in the lead. And then Brittany, your final question. What is the name of the martial art that Kira is proficient in and uses on Kessel in Solo, a Star Wars story?
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Polan Fu, B, Terez Kasi, C, Shuri Keen, or D, Shak T.
B as in boy.
That is correct for 1 point. Shak T is like a Jedi, right? Like,
Yeah, I had to write a lot of gibberish things on the fly.
Yeah.
All right. So at the end of round number 2, Brittany leads 17-15. Is that what you have, Nick?
That's what I have, Tim.
Okay, how's round number 3 going to work?
Round number 3 is going to work like this. It is the filmography round. We have 2 sets of 3 questions valued at 1, 2, and 3 points apiece. Each player will answer the question, gives 2 clues pointing to a fandom actor or actress. If the player gets the correct answer, they will receive the concurrent amount of points. And that's round 3 for you.
Okay. Brittany, you're in the lead. You on set 1 or set 2?
Set 2, please.
Okay. Abel, you're going to be getting your questions first in set 1. I will be giving you your questions. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Your 1 point question is, who plays an American spy and a Star Wars smuggler?
Harrison Ford.
That is correct for 1 point. Your 2-point question. Who plays an MCU boyfriend and a DreamWorks reformed hunter?
Kit Harington.
That is correct for 2 points and the lead. And Abel, your 3-point question. Who plays a YA tribute and a Law and Order tech expert?
Alexander Ludwig.
That is correct for 3 points and the clean sweep of the filmography round. So we will move over to Brittany.
All right, Brittany, I'll be giving you your first question. Are you prepared?
Yep.
Your first question. Who plays James Bond and a DC League leader?
Sean Connery.
That's correct.
There it is.
It's just mean. It's just mean.
All right.
I'll do Stardust.
Brittany, your second question. Who plays a Wizarding World witch and a Pixar witch?
Five, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
All right, that is your first repeat. The question again. Who plays a Wizarding World witch and a Pixar witch?
Five, 4, 3.
I'm blanking. I'll say Julie Walters.
That's correct for 2 points.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Great.
I love you, but I hate you.
Great.
I got it. I get it.
Cool. All right, Brittany, your 3-point question. Who plays a sci-fi icon scientist and a Worlds of DC scientist?
Five, 4.
Repeat the question.
All right, that is your second repeat. Question again. Who plays a sci-fi icon scientist and a Worlds of DC scientist?
Joe Morton?
That is correct. For
God
3
damn
points and a clean sweep.
All right, next. So we end round number 3. Brittany in the lead with 23 to 21.
That's what I have, Tim.
Okay, how's round number 4 going to work, Nick?
Round number 4 is going to work like this. It is the deep cut round. We have another wheel with 8 films on it total, chosen by the players you see before. We will spin the wheel 5 times. Each question has been written at a deep cut level. Players will have 15 seconds to answer the question after it is asked, and each question is worth 2 points apiece. And that's the deep cut round.
New deals every day on Amazon. All right.
Yeah. All right. So questions? No? Good. Great.
I don't remember
Here's your-
picking Keith.
Oh wait, I should tell you what movies are on the thing.
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
do that. Your movies on the wheel, on the deep cut wheel today are Twilight, Beverly Hills Cop, Battle of the Five Armies, Black Panther, The Bourne Legacy, Kung Fu Panda 2, Onward, and A View to a Kill. I like some of these, I don't others. Your first spin. It's on almost maybe Black Panther.
All right. All right, guys. Your question in Black Panther is as follows. James compares the Dora Milaje warriors to what actress?
A little update just popped up on my computer, and I don't know what's going to happen once the blue line reaches the end.
Oh, good. 5,
Might just
4,
blow up.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Brittany.
Shouldn't have you to a kill. Grace Jones.
And Abel.
Yep, it's all full circle.
Yeah.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, Nick, what is the next spin?
Next spin. Did you bring the? Oh, there it is. The wheel.
Yep.
Here's the spin. Oh, what do you know?
You have a kill.
Look at that.
Who plays Mayday in?
All right, your question and a view to a kill. The Ithacus Colt is expected to sell for over how much money?
Money, money, money.
Two-way kill. We should ask about song lyrics in deep.
Dude. One, pens down. We have before, and that was the Coho era, as I like to call it. Let's go to Abel.
3 million.
And Brittany.
$3 million.
A little bit of editing there. We're going to accept both answers. Precedent's being set right now. We don't need the dollar sign. 3 million is the correct answer. Nick and I make our own rules. Okay. Let's bring back the wheel. And Nick, just so we're on the same page, what is the score? We got
27-25.
Yes, thank you. Okay, go ahead, Nick.
Here's your third spin. Battle of 5 Worlds.
All right. I get to read that one for you guys. Your question. What name does Alfred first call Gandalf upon meeting him? I enjoyed writing these questions because it was difficult. Because
Correct. It really
an
is.
hour and 20 minutes of this movie is just people fighting.
Yeah.
That's true.
So it was harder.
There's a battle scene in the background. There's a dwarf that does what?
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Abel
No, then comes me.
and Brittany.
Pointy hat?
Pointy hat is correct. All right, Nick, we'll bring back the wheel. Go ahead and spin that again.
Here we go for number 4. All right. Back
Oh
to
my
back.
god.
Battle of 5 armies. All right. Go ahead, Nick.
Your question is, while dying, Thorin tells Bilbo that if more people valued home above gold, that what specifically would happen? You need direct.
We do need the direct quote, yes. Notice the time jump from these 2 questions in the movie. But from like the middle of the movie for question 3 and the end for question 4.
You get
I was
bored?
like, that whole hour I was looking for stuff and I'm like, I can't find shit to ask about. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're gonna go to Brittany first.
The world would be a merrier place.
And Abel.
Oh, that's what I said.
The world would be a merrier place is correct. So both get 2 points, making it 31-27, Nick.
That's what I have, yep.
Okay, and bring back the wheel for the final spin of the round.
Onward.
Lands on Onward. All right, guys, your question in the movie Onward is as follows. What is the name of the town that Ian and Barley live in? Ellie did not like that question, frankly.
Did you like
Not
it?
that you hear me from here, but
That question? Big fan?
cried out as it happened. 5,
Anna didn't like it either. She was
3,
more reserved about her.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Abel
New Mushroomton.
and Brittany.
New Mushroomton.
That is correct. So at the end of round number 4, Brittany leads with 33 to Abel's 29. It is a 4-point game going into the betting round. How's it going to work, Nick?
We have a 33-29.
Oh, stop. No. Round 5. How's it going to work?
Round 5 is going to work like this. It's the betting round. We have 5 more questions in the round of Fandom Fights. Once the players see the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If they get the question correct, they will gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Players, any questions? We get into round number 5.
Can I get an update on how many repeats we both have?
I have Abel with 3, Brittani with 2.
That is what I have as well.
That makes sense to me.
All right, then the first category you can bet points on is going to be Pixar. All right, let's get bets starting with Brittani.
2.
And Abel.
That symbol.
All right, your question. What specific position does the character Lalo have in Gusteau's kitchen in Ratatouille? Ratatouille. You what?
Never mind. I'll tell you after. I don't want to distract.
Ratatouille.
Rat-a-tat.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Brittani.
I just wrote some words like the garde manger or something like that.
I don't even know if those are words. I don't speak French. Let's go to Abel.
Fancy. I said saucier.
Saucier is
nice.
correct. So Brittani will go down to 31 and Abel will go up to 31. We have a high game. What's next, Nick?
Your next question comes in the category of James Bond.
Let's get that started with Abel.
2.
And Brittani.
2.
Okay, Nick, what's the question?
Your question is, which James Bond film features the villain killing the pilot of the helicopter that Bond is in by electrocuting him through his headphones?
It's a rough way to go.
Wouldn't be my first choice, but also, like, there are worse.
It's fair.
Quick question for you, Tim. Let me just make sure. Would you rather, like, drown in water or sink in quicksand?
Sinking quicksand. 5.
Why are you all insane?
Repeat.
All right, that is Abel's second repeat.
Question again. Which James Bond film features the villain killing the pilot of the helicopter that Bond is in by electrocuting him through his headphones?
Because if I am drowning in quicksand, sinking in quicksand, I must be on some sort of epic quest that I have to be around quicksand. But if I'm drowning in water, I probably slipped.
No. It's a Tuesday. You just walked out your house, and there's either water there or quicksand, and you're about to die.
I'm giving Ellie a bath, and I slipped and cracked my head and fell into the tub. That's what would happen.
I was trying to make you a fool, but Tim...
2, 1, pens down. Let's go to Abel.
I was between 2. I said for your eyes only.
And Brittani.
For your eyes only.
That is correct. So Brittani goes back to 33. Abel also at 33, still tied. Next category is sci-fi icons. Let's get back starting with Brittani.
2.
All right, and Abel.
2.
All right, your question in the category of sci-fi icons is, in Bumblebee, what is Bumblebee's alphanumeric designation during the Cybertronian War at the beginning of the film? Cybertronian.
That's the thing. You called it the category.
Oh yeah, I did. I did it for you, man.
Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can that be like my Pentultimate?
Ooh, it could. Except sci-fi icons is cool and Pentultimate is just wrong.
Lame. Yeah.
Repeat the question.
All right, that is going to be Brittany's third repeat. In Bumblebee, what is Bumblebee's alphanumeric designation during the Cybertronian War at the beginning of the film? Did you see the new one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you did. I didn't give you the answer to the question. I told me you saw it, but yeah, it's fine. Didn't love it. Didn't hate it.
Didn't hate it, but like, there's a lot of.
I like 2 of the Michael Bay ones more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're gonna start with Brittani.
Might have messed this up. I said B127.
And Abel.
B127.
That is correct.
Oh.
35 all Nick. What's the fourth category?
The fourth category you can bet points on is YA.
Let's get that starting with Abel.
2.
And Brittani.
2.
Okay, Nick, what's the question?
Question of IA. Who plays the Glader named Jeff in The Maze Runner?
Thoughts on the name Jeff?
The survivors.
The name's Hef.
Oh, some people backstage are not happy about that one.
Oh, no? We don't like that movie, that reference? I like that movie.
I love the movie and the reference. I just don't know about the execution. Was a little questionable.
One pens down. Let's go to Abel.
I'll have this. Jacob Lattimore.
And Brittany.
Jacob Lattimore.
That is correct. So, Nick, knock on wood, but you might need to get some sudden death ready as we get into the final category that these two can bet points on in the betting round. It's the category of DC. All right, let's get bets starting with Brittany.
2.
And Abel.
2.
All right, here's the sitch, Nick. If both hit or both miss, we're going to sudden death. If one player hits while the other misses, the player that hits will win the match. So, the question, the category of DC is as follows. What is the name of the Phantom Zone's gatekeeper who scans new arrivals for badness in the Lego Batman movie? I wrote this question and you changed it.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I made
Thanks.
it good.
You made it good, is what you said.
You
You were like,
gotta say-
I like what you're going for here, but I'm going to make it not bad. 5.
I scanned it for badness, and I was like, ugh.
1 pens down. Abel, we're going to you.
Phyllis.
And Brittany.
Phyllis.
And we are going to sudden death. All right, then let's get into it. Your first question in sudden death is as follows. Which Disney animated film features the quote, "I see an animal who believes with every fiber of his being, every fiber, that the girl he loves is in mortal danger"? Love.
Mortal danger.
Nice. I get that. I understood that reference. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
All right, that is going to be Abel's third repeat. Which Disney animated film features the quote, "I see an animal who believes with every fiber of his being, every fiber, that the girl he loves is in mortal danger"?
I watched the most recent Mortal Kombat the other night.
Oh, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's good.
Yes, I remember when that came out. It's got some good scenes in it.
Lots of people clap other
Over here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Brittany.
I think this is it. I said Bambi.
And Abel.
I said Bolt.
And your winner and new Fandom Fights singles champion, Abel Leeuw. Bolt was the correct answer. Nick, holy shit. Sudden death.
Oh, shit. Yeah, freaking. Okay.
40 to 39.
40 to 39. First of all, that's the second title match in a row where Brittany had to go to sudden death. I think we're asking too much of her. But Abel came in this the clear underdog because Brittany has just been on a killer streak. Joe was the king. Joe was the king, and Brittany dethroned the king and became the queen, like, unquestionably. Abel, yes, he did very, very well in the tournament. He won by the skin of his teeth against Holtzman, and then he barely beat out David and Rue. He was the underdog. He thought of himself as the underdog. It's crazy to see him win this. I don't think he thought it was going to happen. And if you think this is the last time we're going to see Brittany, you are dead wrong. And I would be scared if you are Brittany's next opponent. Yeah.
No, these two went like tit for tat today. Like not a lot of room for error on both ends. And it was epic to watch. Let's get into post-match interviews. We're going to start by talking to Brittani Tapley.
See, we are. Brittany, I think you're one of the greatest champions of all time, if not the greatest. I would put my hat in the ring for that. Absolutely. One piece of advice before I get into how you did in the match. you should like anytime you're thinking about challenging something, you should probably do it because you know way more than Tim or I at this point in time. So whenever Brittany's like, I'm like, shit, I fucked up somewhere. But that being said, like I said, the second title match in a row where you've had to go to sudden death. In sudden death, it's literally just a this or that. You happen to get one up on Joe last time. Abel happened to get one up on you, and it's not like you played bad. Abel played the game of his life today. I think he did absolutely incredible, but to beat you is something that I don't think could have been done, which just shows how great of a year you've had. This isn't the end for this year for you. We'll see. You might have a chance to get back into that title ring before year's end, so I look forward to seeing that for sure. But Brittany, talk to me about your run so far in the match today.
Yeah, I mean, this has been a crazy year. It was great to be champion. I just, first of all, I want to give like props to Abel because that was amazing. I never saw him as an underdog. I've been watching him all year. The pulls that guy has is kind of insane. And even though he took a chill attitude, like he is very worthy of a champion. I am excited to see what he does going forward. I think for me, I was just a little off there. I didn't want to take Star Wars because they get so deep now, but because Quotes was on the wheel, didn't really want to risk it. And, you know, if I'm going to end up, I'm going to have to rewatch Ratatouille because and the other match, me and Tyler missed one too. So I don't know why that movie doesn't stick. I love it, but, you know, and if I'm going to lose, at least it was with the Quotes question, right? Like, I can't.
I did respin the wheel. I did respin the wheel, and you would have spun Quotes if you spun again. So.
There you go. So yeah. So I'm still happy with how I played. It just yeah, you know, it still sucks. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. I don't like losing. And I think at the end of the day, I think we kind of beat ourselves a little bit. I think there are little moments that we like probably repeat. Maybe again, it ended in a Quotes question. So at the end of the day, and I don't want to take away from Abel. Like Abel played a great game, but we had a 3-point lead, and then we had a 4-point lead, and we bet on Pixar, which we could have sat back on Pixar. But again, that's not our strategy. So I just think like every great player has a game that comes down to it. Like you can be the greatest at this, but struggle and not have enough to get it. And when it was Disney animation and Quotes, I saw the writing on the wall as soon as it happened. Like I was like, I'm not even that. This helps my case back to Tyler. I hate Quotes. My mission for Quotes now is like at an all-time high. But at the end of the day, Brittany's fantastic, and we will be back. So like that's the thing. She is as competitive as me. She just doesn't show it as well. She's pretty confident, but that road back, I'm sorry for whoever sits in that way. It does not matter. We will be seeing Abel soon, whenever it is. But congrats to Abel. Congratulations. Yes. He played a hell of a game, and that should not be taken away from him. But we just knew there was stuff that we need to work on. So yeah, Quotes sucks. Let's just be real.
Yeah, fuck Quotes.
Agreed on all fronts. Brittany, like I said, congratulations, not only in your performance today, but in your year so far has been absolutely incredible. We will see you back before the end of the year. So congratulations on a match well played. As we bring in our new champion, Abel. That's a real thing, my man. We watched the sun go down as you played this match.
I had to turn on some lights because it was getting
I could like preface this, but I just have one simple question. Did you think this was going to happen? And if so, or if not, how are you feeling about it?
So did I think this was going to happen like back when the singles tournament started? Fuck no. But, you know, if you're there, there's always a shot, right? I knew I was just going to have to hang in there, be my silly self, and maybe try to throw her off a little bit. She's great, and people call her a robot. She's not a robot. She's just really fucking good. And so, yeah, you know, playing Brittany, that means you have to be the best version of yourself. And that's, well, apparently that's this. I don't know. But yeah, this is great. I have to thank some people. Bill right here.
I mean,
my guy.
To be fair, you, Jake, Anthony, everybody, you guys put in all the work. I was just here to be an asshole and keep you.
Yes, and that works. The whole Fun DMC faction, y'all are amazing, but mostly who I have to thank is this baby. Give me a kiss. Mwah. She was crying in the corner.
Aw, I don't.
Oh yeah, she does the crying for me. But you guys are amazing, and this has been a hell of a ride.
Absolutely. Abel, you're at the top. You're the king of the hill. Is there anyone you want to see in your first defense?
No one. Leave me be. Leave me the hell alone. Okay, just let me sit in this. I don't want anything to do with anything. Just I'm gonna get so drunk.
Great.
You've earned that. I know it's been a rough month or so for you.
Yeah,
you persevered, and you came in today. We knew we were just like the absolute, like, not the favorite, and that's fine because Brittani is probably the best to ever do it. I don't know how that woman does what she does, but she is the real deal. And the whole plan was stay close, and that maybe a mistake happens, and then here we are. We ran an entire match, and then we still had to keep going to win.
And I love that what she said in her post match about she didn't want to keep Star Wars, but she had to because Quotes was on the wheel. That was my entire reasoning for putting Quotes on the wheel. I just wanted her to be a little bit more uncomfortable. Even though Brittani, I love you, you're great, but
she probably would have did fine in it too anyway.
This is good.
She's like the best.
Yeah, there's definitely things to look at with this match in terms of like mental game outside of just like knowing trivia. I think you did a lot of great strategy and a lot of good things that helped you win today. But even with all that, like you tried to rattle Brittani, I don't think it worked because she
me neither.
It did not. It literally did not.
She missed 4 questions total, but at the end of the day, you pulled out the win anyway because you were.
Yeah, I missed way more than she did, but I don't know. That's just how it shook out.
Absolutely. So, Abel, congratulations! You're the champ. We'll see you in your next defense. It's gonna be a good time. Tim, why don't you put a bow on it?
Insane stuff. Yeah, Brittani, absolutely worthy champion, and I think to see her come back, as everybody said, scary to see what that's going to be like. But Abel, bask in the glory, because that's awesome. Congrats to him, and thanks to Bill, thanks to Abel, thank you to Brittani and Cody, thank you to Nick for writing this one. I've been Tim. We'll see you guys next time with more matches. Until then.
And again, that's the hero gig. Part of the journey is the end.
Goodbye, old friend.
Kitty has to go.